Yes, people, how are we? How are we today? Full time, Palace 2, Liverpool 1. Before we get into it, make sure you smash the like and share button always. Road to 500. We're still on the way there, people. And yeah, there we go. It ends 2-1. Now, I've seen this coming, definitely. I've seen this result coming. We were due a loss down at Selhurst Park. No, we were not great at all. Not great. Well done to Palace. Still unbeaten in the league. Second in the league also. We fumbled it at the weekend there away to Palace. I did predict a 1-1. Nearly got there, people. Nearly got there. We've just seen City and Arsenal win at the weekend. City smashing Burnley 5-1. Exactly what I predicted. Not 5-1 to the exact, but 4-0. Arsenal winning a tough game against Newcastle away, where they don't tend to do very well at. And we've not gained anything. So we've got a very tough run coming up, people. We need to start clicking into gear very soon. But the game itself, anyway, look, well done to Palace. They deserved the win. They really did. They were good. Alisson on multiple occasions in the first half, bailing us out constantly. Doing what he does. He's done it on multiple occasions for us. We're too easy to play through at times, people. And I say this all the time. Saturday showed exactly why we need Mark A in our team. He is a mad consistent defender. Like, honest to God, he very rarely has a bad game. On the other hand, Canate for us, up and down, you know what I'm saying? A few good performances so far this season. A few bad ones as well. Evening itself out. No coincidence, by the way, with all this speculation going on about his future. He's going in the summer. I don't think he'll stay. I'd love him to stay. But I don't think he will. I think, when Madrid can call him, it's hard for players to knock it back. Now, for me, I don't see the big fancy over it. Liverpool's the place to be, but obviously I'm going to say that. That is biased. Do you know what I mean? We're all Liverpool fans are going to say that. Do you know what I mean? Like, we wouldn't see it. Obviously, in their mind, agents, getting down at them, saying, look at the money, look at this, look at that, look at the lifestyle, facilities, whatever, you know what I mean? Lifestyle. It's not always greener on the other side of the grass, people. So it is what it is anyway. The whole speculation going on has obviously been impacting his performances. Same with, Trent last year, obviously. Fine. It is what it is. But this is why we need the Gay. He's consistent anyway. Canate has never been consistent. But this ain't just about Canate, though, people. Like, I do rate him, honest to God, I do. I think he's a very decent defender. Just being a bit of a bozo at the minute. Not just him, though. We've seen Florian Wirtz again. Now, I know there's a player in there. You can see it. You can really see it. You can. I'm not worried about him at all. Coming good, because I know he will. But so far, the money that we have spent on him, to see very, minimal from him in most of the games is, it needs to hurry up, people. We need to start seeing some delivery on the pitch from him. But like I said, I've got no doubt. But I can see why people are getting a bit worried about it. But I think he'll come good soon. You can see glimpses right there. But obviously right now, glimpses aren't good enough. We need full-on performances. That is good. Do you know what I mean? So, people, we had chances in that second half. Obviously, Palace had a shed load in the first half. They were the, better team. Let's, put it straight. They were the better team. Second half, we had our chances. Wirtz missed the sitter. Isak missed 2 good chances. The first one made a lot of space for himself, which is brilliant. Done all the hard work, and then even the finish is quite difficult, but he just about puts it wide. But for me, that's his bread and butter anyway. Like, I always think he should be scoring. Then he gets himself in that position, you got to bury it. But anyway, guy's still not 100% at the minute. He played quite a lot of minutes on Saturday, so well done to him. I feel like the Ekitike red card cost us as well in attack. Because obviously he would have started on Saturday, I believe. We'll see never, because he was suspended because he took his top off against Southampton in the League Cup. Proper bozo mistake. I can't believe that. But we'll have him back for tomorrow. Isak also had another header from like point blank range, headed over. Chiesa gets his goal obviously after getting subbed on late. Mohamed Salah, by the way. Salah. Now, what's going on with this guy? Like, I know, like, obviously he gets his numbers and all that. This is why he never gets dropped. But his performances have not been up to scratch at all. Now, the contract maybe, since he's got the contract, down the pan a little bit. It happens like everywhere. Do you know what I mean? Players are playing for contracts, they get the money deal, and then they drop off a bit. They're comfy now. I'm contracted for 2 years, I'm fine. You know what I'm saying? That could be a reason. Or maybe he's just slowing down in general, which, he is getting on a bit. He is 33 now, I believe. So, no, it is what it is. He's still a very, very, very good player, though. Very important to us, but he needs to step it up as well, definitely. There's a few out there that need to step it up. McAllister's still leggy, playing through an injury by the looks of it, people. He shouldn't be playing. But then we sub Curtis Jones on, who never does anything. 2 good games a season, that's about it. He struggles to stay fit as well. So, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Sideways and backwards constantly, passing the ball out of play and that. Kirkes. Bro, hoof the ball up the pitch with your right foot. Referee says full time. Literally, he would. You can see Verge shouting at him to do it. Why? Why do you have to use your left to just pass it out of play to give them a throw in? Why? Again, preferred foot nonsense in football. Use your right, clear it, get it out, see you later. Referee will end the game, mate. Time was up. A point wouldn't have been too bad, given the way we played. But then we lost it. Nketiah scores an Arsenal reject. You let him score. Good finish, by the way. Good finish. But, man, come on, Jesus Christ. We've got a taste of our own medicine on Saturday. We constantly win games late, this season in particular. They done it to us. They got us back. So it is what it is anyway. We had plenty of chances there to take a draw out of that game at least, or even 3 points. But on the other hand, so did they. And they obviously won the game as well. So, fair play to them. Well done to them. They're a good side. Tough to beat, man. We've got them again in the League Cup, by the way, coming up. We'll see how it goes, people. Hold on a sec. Just give me 2 minutes, people. 2 minutes. We've got the preview coming out today for Galatasaray, so stay tuned for that. Right. Okay. I've made up that Chiesa scored when he come on. Made up. Again, making a difference. He should be starting people right now. He's giving it absolutely everything, which I say anyway, is, that's not even a debate. Every player should do that when you're getting paid all that money playing for Liverpool. But, out of the lot, he is trying the hardest right now. Really is. He deserves a place in the starting 11 for the league game. He really does. Give him a chance, man. Give him a chance. Apart from all the subs, he was the best one. Frimpong, done nothing. Gakpo, done nothing. Jones, done nothing. And Gamoa, subbed on too late. 85 minutes, I think it was, or something like that. Bradley obviously took off at half time. He started Vert on the left wing as well. Szoboszlai was okay, to be fair. Obviously, we're a better team when he plays. We just need them legs in midfield, people. But Mark A got the assist for their goal as well, of course. Again, another reason why it's important to have him. Consistent defender. He's good. Very good. It's a shame we never got him on deadline day. But that's the one criticism I've got over the summer, is that we didn't get that deal done sooner instead of waiting until deadline day. It was unfortunate in the end, it was. But, if we weren't haggling around over for the sake of 5 or 10 million, we would have got him a lot earlier, probably even before the Community Shield. So I don't know why we're waiting so long on that. And I hope to God we end up getting him in the end, whether that's in January or in the summer. But for me, after the Leone injury, we have to get him in January. It is important. Don't wait back until the summer. I get it. You'll get him for free. That's fine. But we need him now. Do you know what I mean? We've only got 3 centre halves available. One more injury. It's looking, it's looking heavy. It really is. Anyway, people, not too much of a head loss there for losing against Palace, but, we need to kick on. Hopefully that result gives us a kick up the arse that we need to spur us on, just like Nottingham Forest last season, to go on a heavy run and blitz teams again, because we're more than capable of doing it, people. More than capable. We know this. We've got a lot of new players in that team, need to gel together, but they have to do it soon so we can just kick on, because we've got the potential to be great. We really have to kick on, so we need to do it. Anyway, up the Reds anyway. We go on to Galatasaray tomorrow, because I'm doing this match reaction quite late. And yeah, I'll catch you then, people. Anyway, stay tuned. Up the Reds. Let's have it. Peace out.